Hello and welcome to my review of the Lego set Stranger Things set number 75810, the Upside Down. Now if you're not familiar with it, Netflix created a series called Stranger Things in which a small town, the children of a small town end up discovering like an alternate world, an alternate perception of reality, and which is why the name Upside Down. I'm not going to go too much into the details of the show. That's something you go ahead and research. I would take quite a bit to talk about in this video. But this is the Lego set, the massive 2,287 piece Lego set depicting the house of the main character, Will Byers, in its two different forms. It's got a the real world as we know it form, and it's got the upside down version, which I know it's kind of dark in here. I'm gonna go ahead and flip this and show you both houses with the correct amount of lighting. But first, let's get into this. Is the normal side, if you will. In the show, we have Chief Jim Hopper right there with his coffee mug. Nice. We have his truck, which I love. The show is filmed in the early 80s. So as you can see, this is definitely an 80s style Blazer. It's a nice build, it really is. I'm trying to get all the way around the set here. We'll come down here to the main characters, take a look at them as well. The Stranger Things sign over here is a giant sticker onto a sloped tile. We also have Mike, Lucas, 11, and Dustin. Try to get a closer view of these guys. So Mike has got a flashlight and a walkie-talkie. Lucas has his wrist rocket and a flashlight. 11 has this, I think it's an exclusive print, waffle design. She loves her Eggo waffles. And then Dustin with a walkie-talkie as well, and an exclusive print there on a 1x2 tile, clear tile of a compass. I'll try to get around the back side here. I'm trying to film this with one hand because it's just so big I can't really fit it onto into my booth here. And there's the back sides. Dustin is my favorite character of all of them. Okay, put that off to the side. So you also are probably wondering, well, where is Will? If this is Will's house, that's because right now he's in the Upside Down, and that's part of the reason this whole set was, or this whole, why the whole set was made, was in the very first episode, he ends up finding himself into the Upside Down, and his friends have to try to find a way to get him back. I guess that's more details of the whole show. Let's go ahead and spin. This whole set is balanced on the trees that are flanking it. So you're able to just go ahead and just turn it around. As you can see, it's not very easy. It's a big set. Back out a little bit. So here's your trees. You've got some sticker detail for the for your fireplace chimneys, both in the Upside Down and in the regular world. We'll go around back here. There we go. Try to spin it around. There we go. Now, we also have, right there is Joyce Byers, played by Winona Ryder. That's Will's mother. Okay. She is sitting in a living room. There's an iconic telephone that ends up getting burnt out a couple of times. There's a bear trap right there that they used to try to catch one of the creatures. She is sitting in front of the alphabet as she tries to communicate with Will in the Upside Down, and it even includes a light brick. So if you depress on this, it lights up. Now, what it's supposed to do is it's supposed to light up a few different letters at a time, and it's lighting up. I guess you could see it looks like a K and an N. It's just a way to represent how the Christmas tree lights would light up as she was trying to communicate with her son. And this is her son's bedroom. So he's got a boombox over there. He's got some stickers on the wall, some Dungeons and Dragons stickers. He's got a poster over here, sharks, which, let me bring the light down here, see if we can't get a better look. There we go. There. Okay. So he's got his sharks, which is a representation of Jaws. And the boombox, and there's his bed. And maybe try to get the light in there a little bit better. No. Yeah. Oh. There we go. It's hard to see. There's not much room to try to get lights and cameras and everything else in this set. Over here, we have the camcorder, which is used by one of the kids. Over here, we have. Let me get this light back out of the way again. There we go. That's good. Over here, we have a wizard's hat. That's for Will, who, when he plays Dungeons and Dragons, I think he's the DM, the dungeon, or the master of the whole game. So he has his wizard's hat. And in here, we have a living room. There's a chair and a plant. And this tile here, let me try to get it out for you. It's going to be a little bit hard. Here we go. This tile has a sticker on it, basically representing a rule book for Dungeons and Dragons, which is what Will is really, that's one of his big things he's into. So we'll go ahead and put that there. Okay. And then of course you can come around to the other side. Over here. And let me get it back one more way around. And in the TV series, there is another person that goes missing. Her name is, let's see, why I want to focus on me here. Barbara Holland. So there's a sticker there showing that she is missing. Probably representing a poster. Go ahead and zoom in on that. There we go. She is another person that goes missing in the series. So you get a sticker for there. You get a corresponding sticker in the upside down. Here's some stickers to represent those chimneys, the brickwork, and in the upside down. Well, let's spin it around again. You got some nice builds here on the porch for a chair, and we'll get Will out of the way. Coffee table, 149 is their house number. There are exclusive window prints there, representing newspaper that's been covered up on the windows when they're trying to find their son. There's different things they do to cover up all the windows as a way to try to map things out. Okay, there's another couch. And we'll get the truck out of the way. There we go. And a swing, a porch swing. So backing out. The lawn is very, not very grassy. You got some stonework here for the walkway. And while we have the truck off, let's take a look at that truck again. There he is. Yeah, so this is a great build. If you pop the top off, let's see if I can't do this here. There we go. I'll pop the top right off. Inside. And we have a little pumpkin. And if you watch the show, I won't give it away, but if you watch the show, you'll know why there's a pumpkin in there. And your steering wheel. It has interesting construction to make these windows. They're clipped. So if you slide it out like that, it's just clipped in the bars on the inside with that white clip there. And they both are like that. Clip them right back. Got some stickers here at the doors for the Hawkins Police Department. There's your front end. Nice job with getting a subtle hood line on the roof. And then again your light. There's that. And of course the license plate is reminiscent of the one he had in the show, 98Y5. Okay. Now, let's take a look what happens with the upside down. So, let me zoom out. Grab the set like so. I hope I can do this with one hand. I'll do it like this. Okay, here we go. We'll flip it, and there we go. Now we have the house in the what the show calls the upside down, the alternate reality. Okay, where it's basically in the build, it's the same exact build, only it's reversed. So everything that was on the left side when it was viewed from the top is now on the right side. And now we have Will. So I'll put him here. He looks very much like the show's character Will, who's very scared. Why is he scared? Because of this guy. In the show, they call this a demigorgon, which is actually a Dungeons and Dragons reference. For some, I think it's a demon god. So, in the underworld, or the upside down, these creatures exist, and they're chasing after Will, and, well, pretty much anybody. So, it's a nice piece. Actually, we can go ahead and take another look at that. This is, we'll go ahead and get up view. It's got some nice printing on the legs. Printing on the chest. That headpiece is really nice. Of course, it's exclusive. They basically don't have any eyes or anything else like that. They're just like a giant mouth that opens up. And if you pop that off, the head has some print on it as well. And that would represent if his jaw or his mouthpieces were closed up. That's how that's represented there. Okay. So basically, it's what you'd get down on the original. But you're getting it now in alternate colors and to give it that more creepy, viney look. So he's got his bicycle. He's got, there's the porch swing, the couch. I know it is kind of hard to see. It's very dark. There we go. And there's some vine work, some black whips, vine work. And there's the chair that on the other side it was white. Now, of course, it's gray. A lot of blue foliage for the trees. And when you flip this upside down, the tops of these trees is very flat, as you can see. They're just tile work, and that's what helps support the whole structure. And the same thing with on this side, the tops of these were also tiled. And this is one long or multiple Technic pieces all snapped together to give you that structural stability you need to hold this set up. So I'll go ahead and turn this around. And as you can see here, you've got like horns and the vines and just a very creepy look to the upside down. So everything is different. So let's go around this way. So in this little living room here, this little den or whatever, you'd have the regular plant in the upside down, and here you have just a giant gray horn. You've got some more of these leaf structures coming from the top, the ceiling there. We'll try to get some more light into this. In real life, it's not as bad, but obviously in model form. Oops, there's plenty. There we go. So the living room where Joyce was sitting is now gray and black. Oh yeah, I did forget to mention there is a tile here with a sticker on it. I'll try to get that into the focus here. Let's see. There we go. And it's a "Have you seen me, Will Byers, age 12, approximately 1.5 inches tall." So that's in reference to the actual Lego minifigure. We'll get that right on the